Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Zach Walsman, professor. Today I will be giving a presentation on Starbucks, their current retail strategy, and their current marketing strategy. Some of the outlining points that I'll be giving today is the introduction, competitors, their retail strategy, their ultimate strategy, market activities, their brand marketing, social media, environmental goals, their SWOT analysis, and then I'll give a conclusion on how I feel like their brand is succeeding in the world today. The introduction. Founded by Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker in 1971 in a small place in Seattle, Washington. So that was about 33 years ago. So as you can see, their brand is expanding and is very successful today. One of their key successors in the product being so successful today is Howard Schultz, Chairman, President, and CEO of Starbucks. Great individual, market strategy is great, brand strategy is great, based off the research that I've given. Different from others that I've seen, but very successful and keying on direct individuals and direct customers to be successful, to have a product that is wanted. Competition. Dunkin' Donuts, competitor. A low competitor, but competitor nonetheless. You have New World markets internationally, small markets that compete against each other, but competing directly against the product that Starbucks is offering. You have Panera, which I had a key opportunity to give a presentation on how Panera was given about 4 months ago, and they've expanded as well. So I feel they are a strong competitor to Starbucks. And McDonald's, obviously, is a big product today. As you can see, $4 is dumb on one of the pictures in my PowerPoint. The question is $4 dumb? Is a product not worth $4? Is a product they're offering worth it to the key individual that makes low income, or is it given to somebody that's successful? Who loves Starbucks? And is a product worth exactly what they're offering it for? So some of the Starbucks retail strategy that I thought was key on who they keyed on. They maintain loyalty and repeat business to the target market. Now, some of the questions, as I just said, is target market. What is their target market? Now, when I was doing some research, some said that it was individuals over 25 because the retail market from 18 to 25, they don't really drink coffee. But some other research said their keys are in between those ages. They're not just ethnically or selling to individuals at a certain age. They're offering it to everybody. That's why they develop different products like the iced coffee. So some of the retail strategies that includes is having knowledgeable counter servers, hiring and training individuals that are knowledgeable about the product. So if customers have a question about Starbucks specialty coffee, they know exactly what they're giving the customer, and it can explain exactly what they have in it. And Starbucks, their retail strategy is also to offer it to somebody that just wants to get away from their life for a second and just take a break. So in the morning when I wake up, I think it's imperative for myself to go to Starbucks, sit down, get on my laptop, grab a sandwich, and have a nice coffee, and just enjoy starting my day. So I thought it was key for some of the partnerships that they created, like Barnes & Noble. Go there quite often. Nothing's better than to grab a book, get a coffee, and sit down. Excuse me. Sit down and just relax. The ultimate strategy for Starbucks. Selling products in grocery stores, businesses, wholesale accounts, places where you wouldn't think they would be. An example that I will give is Walmart. Key individual for McDonald's and like Subway. I've always seen multiple Walmarts with products and corporations as such. So opening up their brand awareness to other individuals. That is very important to Starbucks, where I think we'll see in years to come that Starbucks will be opening up opportunities someplace else. And they also had an agreement with Alaska Air for Starbucks coffee on flights coming from the States, coming internationally. And one of the environmental goals that when doing research, I wanted to point out is offering it just not on Alaskan Air, but offering it to other flights like Delta and Southwest. I think this is a great opportunity for Starbucks, and also to increase brand brand awareness will increase sales in the retail sector. Marketing activities. Starbucks is a leading especially in coffee retailer. No surprise, right? It's no surprise to myself. They have 5,000 locations with 22 international markets. And over the years to come, I feel like they're going to expand in many, many more international markets. So their key marketing activities is to position their product with a focus on quality, experience, and not just the price. Some think they're overpriced, but their quality and their product, for most individuals, is worth that price that they're offering it at. So I wouldn't necessarily see it as a monopoly, because there are also other coffee retailers, but the coffee and the product they have is a brand that nobody is touching right now. Brand marketing. What are their key advantages of brand marketing? Their first thing, have you seen any billboards with advertising up that says come to Starbucks? Not really. I haven't, at least. So their big retail and brand market strategy is word of mouth. Getting it out there to the public. Getting it out there to communities. Sponsorships. Having it at weddings. Stuff like that. Social media. Most tweeted on Twitter. #1 brand on Facebook. They have 3 iPhone apps. My Starbucks, Starbucks Card, and New Service app. So if you want to find where Starbucks is, the New Service app will take you to exactly where you want to go. And they also have millions of followers on social media. And when I say millions, I mean their next competitor is Dunkin' Donuts at roughly 4 million that I was looking at. Starbucks is up to 22 million followers on Twitter. So it's not even close. When I wake up in the morning, I get on Facebook, I at least see one post that says, heading to Starbucks. I know that's what I do first thing in the morning. Their environmental goals. And I just want to touch on this a little bit, on how I think Schultz is expanding their brand and their product, of how great the product they're offering is. They have 100% responsibly grown and traded coffee by 2015. It means that 100% product is theirs. Double the purchases of fair trade of certified coffee by 2009. And doubling the farm to land to 20 million by 2015. Now, what this tells me is Schultz is active in preparing for the future. SWOT analysis. Some of the strengths. The company's culture is great. They have a wide geographic presence, and one of the main things I want to point out is location, location, location. Now, Starbucks as a location as a whole, and many businesses key on locations. Where are their locations going to be? Are they going to be out in the rural areas where there's nothing? Are they going to be urban areas like malls, shopping centers, Walmart, like McDonald's and Subway? I think you'll see this in the next few years, Starbucks grow. Some of their weaknesses. They need to develop different apps, like for smartphones, not just on iPhones. Narrow the product line to exactly what they want, and a non-pioneer global market. Opportunities and threats. Launch Starbucks via Ready Brew Instant Coffee. Instant coffee is already made in today's society. Why not create this for Starbucks? Launch Starbucks apps in the UK. Apps internationally, which I think they will in the future once they get other individuals on board internationally. Applying a brand name capital in new areas and emerging international markets to be big, to be successful in Starbucks. Some of the threats, supply shortage and diminishing returns, as I stated. I think they have a plan for the future, but with supply shortage, you can never really plan for supply shortages. Change in consumers' taste, changes in economic factors, and market saturation. So in conclusion, I feel like Starbucks is one of the best products after doing research, and their brand and market strategies are the best compared to other corporations and businesses that I have researched. Why? Because there aren't many competitors like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, that's such, in the coffee industry. So having a strong product that they have, I think is absolutely amazing. I think they can increase in their brand, like food, like Panera does, but I think that will come with time, because right now they're being successful, so they're taking it slow. But I think Schultz is on the right track to get Starbucks exactly where they want to be. This is my presentation, Professor Classes. I have references at the end of the page. If you have any questions, just ask. Thanks.